Yo, I gotta change the camera. Hey y'all, what's up family? Just wanna make sure y'all can hear us first, so I don't know if it's already started yet. Welcome in. Today is Clay Day. We doing Clay today, y'all. Stop the foolishness, you with RealWiseLion. OG Tripper in the house. We doing maximization challenge. We trying to prepare before the month of September. Some of y'all was on TikTok. Y'all was saying how y'all gonna protest against, these protest against these beauty salons and these stores selling you bad products. The weaves, the wigs, the bundles. So we trying to prepare you for that. Before you even step into the next month talking about the protesting, you need to know how to take care of your hair. So that's what we're here for. We want to encourage y'all to do that. That's the game plan, y'all. So I don't know if I got anybody on this side yet. You can't hear it?
But for some reason it's acting real crazy. They want me to go live.
They don't want you to check out them. You can see it?
Yeah. Well, no, this yesterday.
You can't even find it. That may be the confusion.
For some reason, it's acting very crazy.
It's talking about set up live video. Oh, cause it's like you joining me.
I'm trying to.
No, it wants me to join you. Yeah.
Yeah, take it off. Because it's not letting me. I had accepted the invite, but now it's not letting me go on.
Yeah, no. Cause you here with me. I was. It was kind of like an invite if you wasn't here.
Right.
It's alright. We can explain what we're doing.
Yes. making sure that we can be heard and that everything is okay with the connection. But yeah, I got my apron and I wanted mine to be a little different from Angelo's, being that he's a man, me being a woman, and so I had mine with the RealWiseLion elephant print. So I wanted to open it up on live. And make sure you got it. Go live. I'm gonna tell you this is easier.
Go on RealWiseLion period shop. RealWiseLion period shop. Miami 305. One time.
Alright. Alright. Yes. I'm gonna get my RealWiseLion at the top. RealWiseLion dot shop.
Hey, you see? Yeah, y'all be talking.
Yes.
Some nice stuff on there. Subscribe. You'll get some discounts. And stay up to date with us, with what we're doing. Got an event coming up September 13th. We'll be live September 13th. Daytona Beach.
I thought it was 2 hoops like usual. Should have checked it.
Yeah, come check us out. If y'all in the area, you'll see us live. We'll be selling our merch. This is pomegranate panda spray. That's real good. I came up with this spray when I was dealing with my psoriasis. I done totally changed my hair. I don't know if y'all remember that video last time. That was like some years ago, but
Yes.
no more psoriasis. Like I was saying, the doctor said you can't get rid of it. That's a lot. Got some grape sage. It's good for beginners. It's aromatic, aromatherapy. Grape start. It's another combo. It's a perfect combo. Grape sage and grape start. Good for beginners. Summer lemon. When you're outside dealing with mosquitoes or any kind of annoying bugs. And it's, UV protection, all that good stuff. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and start mixing stuff. I don't really got nobody coming in.
There are other prints like lions in there, but this is the print I want to choose.
So let's go ahead. Turn this up. Alright, y'all. We don't really need no more background music.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and start. So today is clay day. And we want to show y'all how to mix the clay, show you how to apply the clay. We'll tell you about it, the good uses for it, and get you ready for, you know, the month of September. So if you're struggling, your hair is not really trying to absorb water, it's rebelling, it's repelling water, you're gonna want to use bentonite clay.
The reason why we say that is to help. It is able to help lift materials that prohibits your hair to be to take the water. So basically, you just want to use this to like we said, detox your hair so that it can accept water and other good nutrients like the oils that we sell, and oils in general, like coconut oil. Like you could use 100% pure oils on your hair, and that's what we use in RealWiseLion products. But this is why we wanted to give these tutorials so that we can share how easy it is to do our hair. These items that we buy don't cost $20 and $30. They are very reasonable, and they can be, and they last long. But what we're seeing is that we've been taught to buy top-notch, supposed to be quality products, and they have everything but our best interest at heart. So you can read it, you can read your products and tell
This
if
is
they're
real good for multiple uses, not
Yes.
just hair, but skin as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you dealing with your feet, like basically this is gonna like scrub off dead skin, any kind of dead, and build up on your body. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start. Next thing, you got spoon.
Yep. You have to use a plastic spoon because you can't use anything with iron or anything like that. It takes the detoxifying product out of your clay. So it tells you on the product as well not to use iron tools, no kind of real spoons. Or
And since we think it's working today, we're gonna go ahead and share the screen and watch a couple videos, do our review, since we don't really got nobody watching right now.
so I just put in like quarter full, and then you want to use the apple cider vinegar, water, and you're gonna want some oil. We're using olive oil, and it's already mixed. Basically, you're gonna want a third your apple cider vinegar, 2 parts, your water, and just probably a tablespoon of the oil. It has it on the product.
Now bring it closer. Gotta see what it looks like.
You want to stir it until it's real creamy. It'll get real creamy. You can see I'm about halfway. The denser your hair, the longer your hair is, the more you want to put it in. If you have dreads, you really don't need this. You would just use the apple cider vinegar with the water. detoxifier.
And instead, I'm getting my hair done first.
Yes. Sorry about that. Making that noise. Yes.
I want to use one of my boards.
You want to use one of your old because I don't know. Trying to find something to get this. Okay.
So yep, that's the thing. You can add your own custom mixed oils to the product. What up, brother? Hey, thank you, much appreciated, brother.
Hey, how you doing?
Wanted to
A
catch
little bit
you.
louder, he said.
You need.
Oh,
Okay.
he said talk a little bit louder.
All right, yeah, man. It's good to see you, though. It's good to see you. I wanted to play this song. I don't know if you was here when it was playing. Let me play it. I gotta skip the first part, though.
Why you doing it like that?
You can hear it.
Oh, he say he tired. Man, thank you so much for coming in and checking us out. I didn't realize how hard this was.
I know you probably gotta head out soon. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, bro. Relax after you get off work, man. Take care of your, business, but you gotta make sure you relax.
115. Oh.
For sure. Yeah, we ain't gonna try to take up all your time. I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us. It's love.
Yes.
Oh, let me get my cap. I'll be right back.
Yeah, my cap in the bathroom. So it's basically smooth. Well, I can just take it out. I mean, it can be a little thicker than this, but you don't want it to be too much thicker. You don't want it to be too much thicker than this because it dries and then it can get chalky if it's too thick, too dry. So just want it to be smooth, a smooth consistency. Oh no, we should. Oh no, because your hair all the way dry.
Yeah, I wanted my hair to be dry so y'all can see that even though my hair is dry. Ooh. Yeah, bro.
Oh no.
Oh man, I know that's gonna hurt.
Wow.
You're gonna be numb though. You're gonna be numb. They're gonna Novocaine. You better Frank Ocean that thing, boy.
That's for real.
Yeah, do that. And
don't be no hero.
mm-hmm.
Now when it come down to your teeth.
I'm gonna turn it down though, so we can talk. But yeah, I wanted you to hear that.
So everybody knowing that I'm pretty much. I'm gonna have to really scrub
doctor, no. No.
And you'll just take the pain, but you just ain't want to.
Well, I understand that. They ain't see me in so long. Them dentists, they been trying to catch me.
No, nah.
And keep me still. Like, where you been? They be getting that money out you too.
Yeah.
Man.
You say you wanted it dry so they can see what?
So you see how easy the hair absorbs it and fall, but you know you can always add some more water.
Yeah, because it'll just eat up all the clay moisture. But I left a lot of moisture in that, so yeah, I should be okay. Because you see, it's got a lot of water. It got water in it.
So I wanted to watch the review, but it don't look like they'll let me screen share.
Oh, really? I thought it would. Still keeping these 4.
Oh, start screen share. See, look, it's got it blocked.
You got it blocked.
Let me see. She asked me. Recommend if you don't plan to interact with viewers. This helps you browse the web. You want to interact with viewers in real time, viewers may experience minimum buffering. Like that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I can't screen share, but it's all good. Little girl gonna come in the room and just jam the subject. No, I was like, come on, man.
No.
You need consent. That's what we always say. Pause off first. Pause off, people. Pause off. You gotta get permission. You know.
Yes. Hey.
Pause off.
Hey, lady.
Oh my
doing,
God.
queen?
1, 2, let's go. Yeah, thank you for joining.
Here, you hold it for me. That's it. Like I told you, I left water in it. So the bad thing is that it's not a thing on top of your head where you can see.
It kind of we wanted to watch this stupid thing, but you know what? We just gonna be with our family. We're with the wise pride.
Yeah.
Stop the foolishness. Keep your paws off unless you got permission to touch. You know? That's what the rules is.
That's the rules. Oh, so you just putting it in there so that it's throughout your hair from the bottom part of the shaft of the hair till all the way to the tip. We're gonna put it all the way to the tip once we get finished putting it through, all the way down to the bottom.
You know, this camera is basic.
Yeah.
Basic little laptop. You know, don't flame me. I had to put it on the low thing so that it don't be shaky and buffering, lagging and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, you know we're gonna upgrade. We just starting out with what we got.
Thank you. Yeah, we had to turn it to the left a little.
Yeah, but we love y'all family. I always love the feedback, you know. That's gonna keep us leveling up.
Yep.
So how's the weather? What's going on? Where you at?
It pretended it was gonna rain down here. Then it got back right. Yeah, it didn't rain. Just looked like it was.
We doing good. I got a bean plant going in the back.
Literally.
You know, I'm trying to see how big it's gonna grow. It might be the beanstalk. We don't know yet.
See? Time for everybody that want to get out of it.
So yeah, what she doing is basically layering it. She's layering the clay in my hair. And basically when it's all together, she can squish it together, lay it down flat. It's more malleable, it's more, you know, what you say.
Yeah, it's more manageable. It's just to make sure I get it all the way through this hair. And not just, you know, clump it on the outside. But it's not a perm, so it won't burn or anything like that. It's just use this to make sure we get it all the way through his hair. You gotta use plastic stuff so that it doesn't throw the powerful detox agents off. You can't use bentonite clay with metals. It nullifies its ability to detox the hair. Yeah.
And it feels amazing. Listen,
Yes.
you do this to somebody who never felt this before, they gonna, you know, try to steal your clay. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's very refreshing. Like you said, your hair, your face, feet.
Mhm.
That's aggravating me.
What's that?
That thing, because I keep thinking that it's coming. I'm used to it being a little bit more thicker, but with your hair not, with your hair being dry, it's better, wetter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
So we know some people in the buildings today. We ain't mad.
No.
You know. We give glory to the Most High all day too.
Yes.
Every day. I'm gonna play some little lobby music. I ain't gonna play too much. It ain't gonna let me watch our videos we had up, so I'm gonna go ahead and exit that. Make sure we can be heard.
Yeah, you really don't have to use what I'm using. You're really just trying to get it all the way through your hair. That's it. Without missing, skipping spots. So, but you do want to make sure you use something plastic. That's it. If I have more brushes.
So we may do a different video off from this video, so we can show the reviews. You know, we was gonna do a reaction. So I may do that on a different, different time. But yeah, we want to see how y'all feel about certain stuff going on in the news with the hair, with all kind of TikToks. That's what I was trying to do. I'm gonna explain the game too. I'm gonna explain the game again.
And then the boycott, getting closer and closer to the boycott. You alright?
Mm-hmm. So to win the competition, we want to see who engage and participate the most. And you could participate by attendance, showing up every day, commenting, sharing, subscribing, going to my different platforms on the different social medias I got in the details. You could go on those. You could subscribe and follow online to all my different social media platforms. That way, I could track who you are. You could send your info if your name is different or something online. But if you're the same person and you adding yourself on these different platforms, you can send that to me directly. You leave it in the comments. Say that's me. I just added you on Instagram. I just added you on YouTube. I subscribed on YouTube. And then that way I see you engaging. The more you participate, the winner gets surprised at the end. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get people to engage, participate, show that you watching the content. If you're not watching, that's fine. If you getting other people to watch, hey, that's better. Hey, it is what it is. But we like people to learn, be prepared before the next month. Next month is going to be a protest against wigs, weave, and bundles. We're going to try to explore our natural beauty, learn how to do our own hair, encourage other people to wear their own hair, not telling you to start an uprising against your job, but, at least tell people pause off before they, do stuff to your hair, Don't just let anybody touch your hair, pull on your hair, cut on your hair. School already started, so all the children, everybody in school, don't be letting nobody just pull on your hair, touch on your hair, say you gotta cut your hair out. This is what we saying, stand up for your natural beauty. Pause off. Tell them they ain't no barber. You ain't no barber, you can't cut my hair, you can't touch my hair. I got a personal barber for that. And learn how to sue somebody. We gotta stay together, stick together. If people touching your hair, they ain't no barber soon. That's battery. If you in Florida touch unwanted touching, it's battery.
Yep.
So don't let nobody batter you. Pause off.
Okay. Okay. Man, there's so much stuff going on. It's not. Is it any kind of way we can show them? We can't show them off the phone or nothing.
Not that I know of. Well, I could screen share on that. But I don't know. Yeah, and that's what we would do. You want me to grab it?
Yeah. All right, give us a moment. Try to see if we can screen share this humidity.
Stop anyway.
Gonna have things sliding all over.
This stupid thing ain't doing it.
It's not doing it. It went off. It wasn't recording.
No.
I'm glad you checked it.
But see, I could
Yeah, what's my
See? I hear that. Yeah. We got the numbers. It's some numbers for that. What you talking about, sis? It's numbers. People spend thousands of dollars a month on getting them bundles, getting them, you know, installations and lace fronts.
Yep.
And then you might get snatched up by the hairstylist. She might want to, you know, hit you with a 2-piece. You gotta be careful. People crazy about their money.
Yep. You ain't trying to pay them, they trying to do something.
I got scents that I don't know if you know about. I got the lavender line. That one's a real good, like aromatherapy, massage kind of scent. You know, that's a real nice one. Orange Paradise, I feel like that's a good one for meditation and aromatherapy too. But it smells real nice. What's the other one? Pomegranate Panda and Grape Sage. Those are the premixes I got for my you know, oils for now. But the butters I got Egyptian Breeze. I got chocolate candy. I didn't put that one out yet because I need cocoa butter. Got the summer lemon and grape star. What else? I think that's it, right? Egyptian Breeze, summer lemon, chocolate candy.
That's an orange one too. That's
No, that was the oils.
okay.
Yeah, I'll check again, but it's like 2 butters that I ain't got out right now. Let me finish writing this city stuff.
Natives. Y'all are embarrassing. Jonathan comes down here, opens up a store, and y'all did exactly what he thought y'all was gonna do. I told my sister, I said he did that on purpose, letting them know that it was gonna be free stuff. He wanted to see y'all act a fool, but he didn't realize it was up his bag along the way because it got shut down by the city in less than a couple hours of being open.
See?
Ladies, we gotta learn how to conduct ourselves better. It makes no sense to fight and play tug of war outside for some wigs. Wigs? Ladies, for real? Wigs? That was crazy.
Right now you're looking at footage from the grand opening of the Hair Galleria in North Houston, where absolute chaos erupted this week after black women lined up in packs overnight to get some free hair and beauty supplies. The grand opening was promoted by celebrity hairstylist Jonathan Wright, known for working with everybody from Keisha Cole to Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Jonathan promoted this event on his IG, promising to give away free bundles and wigs So the women looking to get in on the giveaway, along with the deeply discounted bundles like 30 inches for $25 and 99-cent glue and holding spray products, these women got in line the day before, had their lawn chairs out there, and spent the night right there in the parking lot of the new store. Jonathan showed up the next morning throwing bundles and wigs at the women. In his mind, his giveaway was successful, so now he's planning to give away a car. He took the IG and said, y'all came out and showed out. I gave away over 200 wigs, 400 bundles, and now we're doing a car giveaway. Out there throwing bundles at the women one at a time.
I've been waiting for this game for so long. I'll choose Elf for a strong start.
Don't hair come in different shades and stuff? I mean, don't you need to know
Looking
which
like
one go
Trump
with your
when he was out there throwing
with
paper
your
towels at the Puerto Rican.
skin?
And nobody saw anything wrong with this man sitting up there throwing packs of weave at them. They all just stood there trying to catch it,
real.
starting fights, macing each other. Like, what are y'all gonna do with one free bundle anyway? I'm sorry, but it's giving extreme desperation and extremely poor.
So Jonathan Wright had his grand opening
It's
for his
relaxing
hair store
though, so
yesterday.
tell
The
me.
hair gallery in Houston, Texas. He was giving out free supplies, free hair, and free wigs, and everything
But
was
see,
going
that's
good
the
till it went
thing.
wrong.
We
I
do
showed y'all
that,
the
but
admin establishment
we
yesterday.
shouldn't mind
Who don't
doing
want a
that.
free wig or free bundles?
Because the
But
other
for y'all
option
to
is
act a
just
complete ass
having
and get the
somebody
police
else
caught
here.
out there because y'all was acting like hyenas and fighting over wigs. He couldn't even really enjoy
They
this moment
tried to
because
have
the
us
whole, literally
where
the
we
whole
totally
Houston, Texas
dependent on
police
them
department
for
was
us to
out
have
there.
hair.
A grand opening turned into
They
a
want us to
grand
think that
closing
it's so hard to
in a couple
maintain
of
our
hours. That
regular,
is
normal,
crazy.
natural
Y'all
hair.
gotta get y'all
I don't
shit
think
together
it's
and
so
learn how to
much.
act
Don't they
orderly
sit in that chair
Black
for
people are
14
so
hours to get their hair
embarrassing, like,
braided?
be your own
Queen,
people. He said he
don't
would
they
be
sit in there
reopening
for
the
14
store.
hours
But come
and
on
then
now,
they can
y'all.
barely
Y'all gotta
sleep
do
because
better
it's
than
so
that.
tight?
Literally. He put his sweat and tears into that store and it wasn't even like open for a whole day. He shouldn't even have to do a grand opening because the store should already be up and running by now. But because y'all act the fool and act the ass, that mean business got shut down same day.
Child, so how about I woke my stupid ass up this morning at 3:30 in the damn morning to come to Hair Galleria Beauty's North Campus's grand opening or whatever. They were supposed to be having some amazing sales, like super excited. This is what the line looked like at 4 a.m. It was a lot of people. Some people got here
So
at
y'all,
8
I'm gonna
o'clock
edit
last
all
night
this
to
after
wait
and I'm gonna
online.
show
People were so
what we
serious.
watching later.
I know I was part of the first 200. I know I was. There was
Shit,
not 200 people
it's
in
too
line when I
funny,
got
you know
here.
what I'm saying?
But because of the disorganization of Hair Galleria Beauty, they was letting anybody in. Like they was just letting people bum rush the place. They was letting people cut. They was letting whatever happen. Here comes Jonathan throwing wigs out the thing. He's not throwing no money, but he was throwing wigs. So people left the line to go bum rush his car, and then they tried to bum rush their way back into the line. And it's like, bro, if you move your, what they say, you move your feet, you lose your feet. Ain't no way you finna leave this line for some free, hop back in the line for more free, greedy bitch. Like, move. You moved already. Keep it pushing. Anyways, so because they didn't have any security or no one to run the lines or no one to do anything like that, that's what it was. It was just a bottleneck. They kept on saying some lady baby got punched or baby got maced. If that happened, it was because of another customer, not HPD. But because of that and all the bum rushing and all the disorganization and just, it was just so much, HPD came and shut them down. So they're like, go home, go home, go home. So we're walking out to the back, and I'm like walking with the officer, and I'm like, is it done? And he's like, yeah, technically they're done because they didn't get a permit in order to run the event. Like they're open, they're fine to be open, but they can't have a bunch
so
of people
I'm gonna let
like
this
doing
sit
this, that, and
for
that. They can't do that. So we're all looking like,
15, 30
okay. But he was like, they can't have an event, but they can open up as a beauty supply store. Like, they just have to let people come in and, like, you know, do their own thing. So I think that's why we're all kind of waiting here, because one, the sheriff told me that. And then two, after that, we went around to the back. So now we're in the back of the store, because that's where the people who was inside the store was coming out from. So now we in the back waiting. Jonathan came to the back and was like, oh, who's about to spend money? Because it's like a small group of, like, maybe 15 people. And he's like, who's about to spend money? I'm holding up my money. Everybody holding up their money. This girl reached in her bag. She pulled out like 10 racks.
It's like we all trying to spend money.
We're not here for the free stuff no more. We understand the free stuff is probably gone. We don't care.
Can you imagine the woman was in the back of the store, begging to get in, pulling out stacks of money like
What is going on? My screen recording not acting ready. But yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I don't know. Them people are goofy. Them people are goofy, man. All that for some hair, they fighting and now they pulling out racks and them stacks and
Okay.
like, bro. Like, y'all spend all that money on hair and them bundles, and then all it's doing is tearing and eating away at the edge and stuff. And then you gotta have that in your head for the rest of your life, because if you don't, you know, you're gonna be looking funny, something, you know what I'm saying? It's more addicted than drugs at this point. To some of our women, it's like a real life drug. We get their hair done, have the wig. Now, if you just protecting your actual natural hair and you just need to put something on for an event, I can understand that. But that you gotta have it on for 365 every year, 365 days every year. Something wrong with you. You know, it's addiction. It's a problem. So we trying to help our people, heal our people, to stop it. You know, we came a long way. Let's not go backwards. I do got another video. That one didn't really record too well. I'm gonna try to record this next one better.
From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana.
Because it's got a whole
This isn't
commercial.
just a vacation.
One sister is going to talk about a raid that happened at an African braiding shop. Go ahead and check this out.
Oh, nothing, I guess. The African braiding shop in my town got raided.
Alright, bro, take care, man.
Because apparently
Have a good day.
there was a
Blessings.
man who was bringing over all these young girls. So it was basically trafficking. He was bringing over all these young girls and had them working in the braiding shop, and they weren't getting paid any money. And I remember I used to go in there and get my hair braided, and the guy would come in while the girls were braided and collect all the money and then just leave. And I would see him doing that all the time, and they were basically being trafficked, and they had the shop, but they weren't paying them girls who were actually doing all the work. They weren't getting any money, and it was a big deal. They got raided and shut down. So, you know, that happened.
This is something that I personally did not know was going on. So you immigrate to this country, and then other African women that want to immigrate here, you're doing horrible things to them. And it's been all definitely documented. We're going to get more into that in some cases where women, you know, have been saved out of these locations. The women are sitting up there braiding all day. They're not
I'm
getting paid
gonna
to
put
die.
this video out.
The traffickers are also making a lot of these young women have sexual relations with them.
YouTube too.
I mean, it's a whole racket. And if
So I
you
hope
say
you,
something about it, then they
heard my
threaten to bring
explanation.
them back or get them deported out of
just
the
gotta play
United
it back.
States. But the question I have is how these traffickers are getting visas for these women. That's the question I have, because, you know, they can't really do it unless they got ties inside of the government to help them along with their trafficking.
Yeah.
Because the trafficking of women is a, you know, global business and billion-dollar business for sure.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and check out this article that was
That's
written
modern
actually
day
this year back
slavery.
in
Yeah.
April
Modern day slavery.
about
Yes,
the
it is.
human trafficking of African women in these braiding shops. So it says, as you can see here, how human trafficking happens in hair braiding shops. That is written by a Shakitha Torres. Now it says that human trafficking, it doesn't always look like what we expect. It says it isn't always back alleys or dramatic kidnapping. Sometimes it operates right in front of us in everyday spaces. It said we visit or drive by regularly. It said the hair braiding shop is one such space that has come under increased scrutiny. Hair braiding shops, especially in urban areas across the U.S., provide culturally rooted services and play a vital role in the Black and African immigrant communities. It said, however, Some of these establishments have also been exploited by traffickers to hide forced labor and human exploitation in plain sight.
Because we didn't know that.
They say they're going to explore how trafficking happens. They say in these settings and what to look for in recent real-life cases and how communities can respond to protect the vulnerable. So they give you, what are hair braiding shops? We know what that is. So they talk about how human trafficking happens in the braiding shop. So the trafficking is in hair braiding shops, and they usually take on the form of labor trafficking. So where individuals, often women and girls, are forced or coerced to work under exploitative conditions. They say here's how it typically unfolds. Recruitment from abroad. The traffickers promise women in African nations, such as Senegal, which I didn't think the last time my daughter went to one of them, the main lady who was running, she was from Senegal. Togo, wow. Nigeria, and Guinea, and Equatorial Guinea, because I heard a couple of them speaking Spanish. They say an opportunity to come to the U.S. for a better life, education, or employment. They may even charge them recruiting fees or help them get travel documents. They once in the U.S. they promise job becomes a trap. The victim is told she owes enormous debt, often thousands of dollars for transportation, housing, and training. She's then forced to braid hair for long hours without pay until the debt is repaid. It said victims often are denied wages or paid far below minimum wage, forced to live in the shop basements or overcrowded apartments owned by the trafficker, threatened with deportation or harm to family back home, or deprived of passports identification. Now they're talking about real-life cases of trafficking hair braiding shops.
Yeah.
So it's the United States versus Adico. So in 2023, federal prosecutors charged a shop owner in New Jersey with trafficking multiple women from West Africa to work in the hair braiding shops. So the women were brought under false pretenses to work 14-hour days, live in cramped quarters, and were paid as little as $1.50 per hour. It said some of the victims were young as 15.
No.
Like, hold on.
We wouldn't do
My
that.
Lord, is this what y'all doing to African women?
Yes.
That's in the braiding shops?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying every woman in there is trafficked. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And for the people in the back who don't listen very well, that's not what I'm saying. But it is happening because the federal government is prosecuting people under human trafficking. You're bringing women from the...
And that's the other thing, right? These are the reasons why they banning visas and stopping people from being able to come over here, because the people who from over there is exploiting their own people. And that's sad. And now you ruin it for a lot of other people who want to be over here. They ain't doing that over there.
Right. You want to be over here, we want to be over there. We can't do the traveling like we would do if all these bans wasn't active right now. But unfortunately, we don't have no power over that. Understand, you're not keeping white people out of your country. You're not keeping these people out.
No. Unfortunately,
they still gonna come to your country, but we gotta stay. They won't let us get a visa now to a lot of different places like Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe can get a visa here.
Yeah, but because they did it to us.
No,
they ain't doing it to us.
No, we can still go there.
Well, I'm getting my visa.
You just go, they give you a 90-day visa.
Oh, okay.
So that's the thing. We're gonna go and visit these places, see the world, travel, learn, like to meet people. We want to spread the knowledge. Sis, and all my lioness out there, I want to challenge y'all to try this September protest. Even if you don't wear your own natural hair, try not buy no new products. Right. Try not going into the store buying a new wig and buying a new, bundle. See if you could last a whole month without buying a new product from New People. If you could do that, that'll be what's up. We'll just be able to be, at least see some numbers.
Yeah.
With that, we'll be able to see the numbers and see how they feel about the black community when it comes down to their business. A lot of people step on their own toes when they try to exclude us, but then want our money. So we should see how that goes. That's my challenge. TikTok, I don't know who's all on TikTok. I got a little bit of followers, but you can follow me on TikTok, YouTube. I need more subscribers. Let's get those numbers up so we can reach more people, help more people.
Yeah.
And, I appreciate the fam, Wise Pride, we live. 305 in the building. We want to know where everybody else at. You know, shout out to anybody else, you know, Volusia County 386.
Right.
Y'all need to show up if y'all want to shout out. So, love to the Wise Pride family again.
Yes.
I'm getting ready to rinse in a little bit, but it's kind of not all that good. I could try to show you what my hair look like. Stop. At least we'll just chop it up. Dries up.
Yeah, they can kind of see it, you know what I'm saying, where it's like dry. It's supposed to do that. Once you rinse it off real good, it really feel like, it feel refreshed, your scalp feel refreshed, your hair, it's bouncier or whatever, it's not straight. It's just more lively. It's not so stiff. You have to moisturize it how you would normally moisturize it with your shea butter products like RealWiseLion and oil. You could put your hair in a wash and go. You know, just put your gel in it after you get finished rinsing it out. Just put gel in it and style it and just go. That's what I used to do.
That's right.
I think this is a big part of why a lot of us get stuck with our natural hair though, because this helps us help it be more manageable. We'll keep sharing all our little tips.
Yes, methods. So we trying to encourage y'all to do your own hair. We're not leaving you out there with nothing, no knowledge. These are methods that we known and tried and practiced for years, and it worked for us. So,
Yes.
I wish I had pictures I could show where I started from, but if you've watched the RealWiseLion journey, you will know. You're part of the Wise Pride. You will know. It took a few years for us to perfect the growing our hair and being natural. But we always was trying to grow our hairs anyway, but being natural versus trying to grow your hair with wigs and weaves is just way easier.
And using combs, comb your hair.
And combs, yeah. So you can grow your hair with perms and all that stuff. Other people, certain people can, you know, their hair is resilient to that kind of stuff. It's not like it's impossible, but the thing is everybody can't do that. That everybody tries, and then you got maybe 2 out of 10 people that hair look nice, everybody else hair look like, you know, they done been ran over by a lawnmower, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta try to learn your hair, learn your own body, you know, take care of yourself, eat better, make better choices in life, you know, work out, exercise, you know. I tell men, every man should squat or at least do the sumo pose every morning. Just do some squats. You know. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, get used to squatting. You want to sit on the toilet or sit down all day, you should be able to, you know, sit without a chair. Called squats. You know. So do it. Watch how it change your life. You know, it's simple stuff like that and make you a better person. It's crazy. You know, and your health will just go up.
Doing your hair as well.
Doing your hair.
Give you more time, more money, a better conversation with your daughter or your niece, mom.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. We're trying to bring the whole family involved into this. It's a family affair. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your hair, taking care of each other.
Instead of going away for 10, 12, 14 hours away from your family, being around a whole bunch of strangers talking to you crazy.
Yeah, when you go to work, they want you to wear your hair a certain type of way. You can still be natural and wear your hair nice. You know, it's not that hard. We're gonna show you more hairstyles coming up. We're gonna do more tutorial hairstyles, but those are most likely gonna be paid classes. You know, a lot of things people want to learn free, but you can learn, you know, you will pay to what you really want. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to know something, you'll pay for it. If you just, you know, gonna ignore it, you ain't gonna spend no money on it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason for us to put out all this effort for you to ignore. So people who really want to learn hairstyles and different ways to do their hair, we're gonna probably do paid classes. But the method and applications of things, we don't mind showing you how to do that. Because we want you to know how to take care of your hair. You gotta learn somewhat.
Yeah.
People ain't teaching you in your household. You could take this video and show them, and y'all can learn together. You know, that's the whole thing. It's a family thing.
Thank you.
So yeah, we getting ready to get off in a little bit. I'm gonna rinse out so y'all can see it. I'm gonna rinse out so y'all can see what it looked like after the rinse. Yeah, I ain't gonna leave you without the final product, right? Like, we want to know how it's gonna look after you do it. All right, so I'm gonna go and rinse it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go and rinse out.
RealWiseLion went to go and rinse out to make sure you get to see the finished product of the clay rinse in the maximum hydration process. You don't have to do the clay rinse in the maximum hydration process. It just makes everything a lot easier, make your hair easier to manage and things of that nature. We showed you how to do the apple cider vinegar rinse yesterday. So today was the clay, and the clay is big to me because once you learn how to do that, you don't have to do it all the time, but whenever you do it, it gives you a different manageability to your hair than you probably ever experienced, because the clay helps your hair. It detoxifies your hair. It basically lifts products off your hair. That way, it grows freely. It's free. You know, I mean, of course, you're just gonna add more product back on like that, but it does give your hair that freedom to be curly, and the moisture to me goes a longer way. The wash and goes are your curls pop a little more. I know a lot of people, some people experience a different thing with their curl pattern. Some curls don't actually curl, some of them just dent. They kind of like swivel. You have to know your own curl pattern. My curls are very tight, so when I use the clay, it helps loosen them up a little. Not that they straight, they're not straight, but they're loosened. So I'm gonna do my hair later, and like I told him, I didn't think it was gonna be it was gonna take, I knew it was gonna take a lot of time to do his hair. So basically he just rinsing it out now. You have to really rinse it out because it's clay. So you have to do a good job rinsing it. We'll probably do more of these type of tutorials even with the clay. Yeah, it does. It really does make your hair like come alive. It doesn't, it helps it to really get a better feel for your hair. Like when I first started using clay, I didn't know I had a curl pattern. My hair just was like very coarse and hard to manage. Here you go.
Going outside for sure.
Okay. Alright, you're gonna shake it out first. You'll get two perspectives. One from the YouTube and one from Facebook. I'll just sit down until he come back. But what I was saying is that I didn't know how beautiful my hair was until after I used clay. And I really couldn't even use coconut oil until after I used clay. Coconut oil would just sit on my hair. It wouldn't penetrate my strands. And so I really thought coconut oil was bad for my hair until after I started using the clay. Then once like my strands were free, the coconut oil penetrates my hair and it helps my hair be more manageable when I wash it. So basically with the conditioner, I put coconut oil in my conditioner with water. And it really helps my hair be very manageable, way more manageable than ever. Like, just having curls in your hair is, to me, beautiful. But I didn't know my hair was curly.
Alright, y'all. So,
Want me to move? Let me move this way.
sorry about that camera. Speaker. Yo, so thank y'all for being with us and rocking with us.
Yes.
And yeah, when I put all of it together, you'll see, see how I look when I ship it outside. But yeah, we excited and we appreciate everybody came through, show love. Give yourselves a round of applause one time for the Rise Pride.
Yes, we love y'all.
Yeah. And this is going to help a lot of people who ain't, they don't got the courage to step up and, try to learn about their hair. And they may just want to learn in their own time. So we're going to give them the chance to approach. We ain't going to scare them away. But next month, I'm telling you now, forewarning, I'm not going to be nice about it. If you walking around here with your wigs and your lace front and they looking all funny, I'm roasting you, I'm flaming you. Not gonna be nice.
This camera ain't doing you no justice, wise, because all these curls bouncing through here like this.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That's what I'm saying. They seen the shape. The shape. So, yeah. Stop the foolishness. You was with RealWiseLion and OG Triple. Pause off unless you got permission to touch.
That's right. We love you.
All right. The natural guide to being wise. Thank y'all for joining.